It's early afternoon on Christmas Day as I come out to do this video. Been a little while since I've done a video over here on this channel, but things have really been busy this December. It's actually a little hard to believe that it's Christmas Day. We don't really get a white Christmas around here very often, but there's usually a little bit more snow on the ground. Now in November and early December, since there's not so much yard work to do at this time of year, I thought I was going to hit the videos really hard, get a lot of extra stuff out here on YouTube on all of the channels. But it didn't really take too long for me to realize that was a lot of extra work, and I really wasn't doing the best job I could. So I kind of tapered off, and then the last few weeks here, I haven't been doing much of anything, just trying to get caught up in the shop, take care of things around the house, get ready for the holidays. And I've kind of enjoyed that little bit of a break and not worrying about the grind and the hustle quite so much. And while we've been to Taos a few times, I didn't actually manage to get any video at all for those trips. Took cameras with me, but I never got them out, never did anything. We did go to Fort Garland one day for a Christmas fair they were having at the museum there. It's an old cavalry fort, and they were having a little Christmas craft show and a bizcochito bake-off. Bizcochitos are a traditional New Mexican cookie that's popular during the holiday season. And I was able to get a little bit of footage there, mostly thanks to taking my phone with me. Again, I had the big camera, but I didn't actually take it out of the car. I did everything you see there with this phone. Ho, ho, ho! And at that point, I was thinking, I ought to take the camera out and capture a little bit every day or every couple of days anyways, and try to put together a collection of what went on the entire month, so I just do one really good video at the end of the month. And I still really like that idea, but boy did I fall off the wagon early and I quit getting videos. In fact, I haven't had the camera out to shoot for this channel in a couple of weeks. So I still like the idea, I still think it's a good plan. I just got to kind of discipline myself to do that, and it always takes a little bit of time to learn new habits. And as the new year comes on, I'm kind of thinking about how I'm going to manage and balance the videos for all three channels. You know, there's this channel, the John Switzer channel, which is kind of my personal life, a vlog channel. The Black Bear Forge channel, which is my main channel for blacksmithing. Then the Black Bear Forge 2 channel, which catches all the extra stuff for blacksmithing. And that was a channel I thought about just abandoning and not doing anything with this year. And for that matter, I didn't do much with it at all. But I think it's going to come back because YouTube is going to start a revenue sharing program for short videos. Those are those 1-minute vertical videos people tend to watch on their cell phones. And if they're going to start paying for those, and that's really what that channel started as and has 100 or more shorts, if I maintain that channel a little bit better, there might actually be some income there. Don't know what it's going to be, we're going to have to wait and see. But if it turns out to be profitable, it's going to be worth keeping that channel active. And that keeps the Black Bear Forge channel for my better blacksmithing videos, just the good project videos, and I may not post shorts over there. Who knows, everything is up in the air and we have to wait and see. But for this channel, since that's really kind of what I'm talking about today, I plan to use it mostly for vlog style videos, kind of like we're doing today, or taking the trips, travel videos, things like that. And maybe even some of the vlog stuff that happens in the blacksmith shop, if it isn't really something I'm going to do a full video on. If it's interesting stuff and I'm going to do a full video on it, that goes on the Black Bear Forge channel. But if I'm just pointing out that I spent some of my time during the month selling my old gasoline-powered welder generator and replacing it with a small multi-process welder, maybe that belongs on this channel instead of doing a whole video about that on the Black Bear Forge channel. Maybe it doesn't belong anywhere. Maybe nobody actually cares about that kind of stuff. And people on the blacksmithing channel will figure out that I'm using something different if they're actually paying attention and care to think about it a little bit. But another big part of the month was making holdfasts for woodworkers. That's something I sell a lot of, especially during the holiday season for gifts. So I wanted to make sure I had a bunch of those ready to go and tried to keep up with those orders right up till about last week. And then I shut down the online sales just so I could take a break and didn't have to worry about anybody saying, well, it's 2 days before Christmas. Can I still get it in time? No, you can't. Not shipping anything right now. I'm going to wait till after the first of the year and then bring that back up and start worrying about that shop again. But overall, one of the big things that I want to do this year is really find a better balance between my personal life, the things that I'm doing that I might document on this channel, and what goes on in the blacksmith shop. And there it's a balance between what I really want to do as a blacksmith, what I need to do to pay the bills, and what makes a good video. So there's kind of three things that sometimes will all be the same, that what pays the bills is also something that I really am interested in doing on that particular day, and it will make a good video. Other times those three things are completely separate. I may want to try a technique or a trick or make some tooling or do some improvement on the shop that isn't interesting enough for a video and it's not really paying the bills. And some other day, it's just going to be making holdfasts, which we've looked at so many times on that channel that I don't need to do that anymore as video content. And of course, one of the big things in our personal life that will also make good videos here on this channel is going to be taking care of the chinking on the cabin. We've talked about that. In fact, I think the last two videos we're talking about getting ready to do this. And over the winter, I hope to get some of the materials and the supplies. Maybe we'll get windows ordered, that kind of stuff. And we'll get back to work on this. But that's one of those things that really inspires me to find that balance this year. But that means across all three channels, there's probably going to be fewer videos total. I'm not sure how the balance is going to break out. It might be one video a month on each of the three channels. Might be 2 or 3 on the Black Bear Forge 2 channel because they're really simple. But the videos on the main Black Bear Forge channel, I'm going to start working more towards the things that I'm really passionate about doing, the things I really want to do in the shop, and make the video the byproduct of the art of blacksmithing instead of making the video the priority, and then trying to figure out what kind of a project I can do in the time that I have allotted between now and whenever the next upload is supposed to be. But I think I will do a New Year's Eve video over on the Black Bear Forge channel, so I'll talk more about it there. By the way, do you like the new sweater? Janet got me this for Christmas. It's from Dale of Norway, and it is one of the softest, most luxurious wool sweaters I've ever had. But it's not snaggy like so many wool sweaters. So this is going to be a real favorite. I'm going to try to avoid wearing it at the blacksmith shop, though.